So yeah, this is the first episode that we are doing. So what we are planning to do, we would be having a lot of folks on the platform, and this is just for the community. So first of all, thank you, Saurabh, for doing this. And what we are planning to do, people who have recently actually started their internships or started their new roles in data science. So it could be data scientists, it could be data analysts. We are just gathering those experiences so that it could benefit everybody. So first of all, congratulations, Saurabh, that you recently have started your machine learning
Thank,
internship.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah. So Saurabh, I would actually like to know, so everybody would like to know, first of all, what was your background before this? So how did it all start?
So in BSc, I have completed my BSc from Presidency University, and it's mathematics. So from my childhood, I love maths, I love calculation. So that's why I took that. But uh, in second year and third year, I came to know that data science things, and I came to know this is most interesting and most demanding things that time. And I also love that math. Even as usual, I love also statistics, and I love also Python coding also. And in my UG, I had C plus programming, but I don't know much about C plus programming.
Okay.
So, but I had more interest in Python. So that's why this data science background, data science is basically the mixture of math, statistics, and
Yes,
coding
yes,
also.
yes. So you were
So
already interested,
that's
मतलब पहले से ही इंटरेस्ट था या बीच में कॉलेज में कोई
actually
प्रोजेक्ट किया एंड इंटरेस्ट आ गया है, क्या सीन था?
no. I had no project about that math also. Like in my BSc course, I had no project, anything. I had nothing.
Okay.
So, but actually in third year, I came to know about that data science. So I read about what is data science, and what should I have to read for data science. So that time I came to know that data science is mixture of mathematics, statistics, and also Python coding. So I had my math, I had stat, I had also C programming, but not much know of C programming. So that's why, and it's also in really versatile domain. That data science is really versatile domain. So that's why I choose this domain, and this domain is nowadays most hot topic also. And yeah.
So was it
along
because कि
with
ये hot topic है इसलिए यहाँ जाना है या इंटरेस्ट था और हॉट भी है?
interest plus hot.
अच्छा,
I mean, this is interesting thing also, and this is hot topic also. But I mean, both should be there.
Yeah.
So, like an example, if you work on something, but that is not your passion, so I think that is that is not working. So
I totally get
basically,
your
this
point.
yeah, it's a interesting thing and also hot topic. And obviously, this is a who love maths, who loves statistics, who love coding at a once. So they should go for data science.
Okay.
So apart along with data science, there is one topic is also, I think, cryptography. Cryptography is also nowadays most hot domain also.
Yeah.
So, but I have no idea about crypto much.
Okay. So you were interested in data science and so machine learning side inclination.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first, so the next question would be, okay, we now know your background. How did you find out कि there are machine learning internships out there? So कहाँ से पता लगा? It was colleagues से या you search it? मतलब first of all, मतलब there would be a lot of people who want to do a machine learning internship. तो पता कहाँ से लगा? LinkedIn से देखा या there's a specific platform या normal लोगों से पूछते?
For about my machine learning internship, right?
Yeah.
First of all, in our college, there is some company came, but not much good company. But one HSBC is good, and there is some other company, but their process is going on. Actually, their process is not started. It's not started yet. There is some Bajaj, Nielsen, EY, something. So the process is not started yet, but in fourth semester, actually, right now, it's my fourth semester, January to July. It's my fourth semester. So in total, in my fourth semester, we have to do one internship. It is mandatory for us.
Mandatory.
Yeah. So for math company, sorry, math company, not for HSBC, I am not selected because actually means some company's exam is something about yourself.
Yes.
There is some situation and what should you do? So that kind of thing I am not at good much. So that is gone for me.
That is the scope of learning to hamesha rehta hai, so you can definitely improve later.
Yeah. After this, there is some company there and their process is not started yet. So I searched on LinkedIn. And from LinkedIn, I applied many companies and like data scientist, data analyst, machine learning engineer. Yeah, these three positions. And there is something NLP engineer and deep learning engineer also. But I just applied these three positions. But through LinkedIn, I think applying for internship or job, LinkedIn is not good. It's my perspective. LinkedIn is not good. I think everyone should prefer either Internship or Well-Found. I think these two platforms, actually, in my perspective, these two platforms are good because from Internship and from Well-Found, from both, I got message, I got reply. Actually, I got exam process, I got exam link, I got interview link also. So this ML internship I got from Internship. Through Internship I applied like December, I think. I like December last week or January first week. And then I got one exam. I gave one exam for online exam, and then there is one interview, and there is just 2 rounds. After 2 rounds, I selected for that company. So yeah, Internship is good. Internship is good, and I mostly prefer Well-Found because Well-Found is better than Internship.
Okay. Which name did you take?
Well-Found, AngelList, Well-Found, same thing.
Okay. So whatever Sourav is mentioning, I will definitely mention those links or the website addresses so that anybody who is interested can actually go there. Yeah. Okay. So this is how you actually started the process. But while preparing, because in data science, if you think, there are a lot of things to cover. So it could be from the programmatical aspect, plus mathematical, statistical, plus machine learning models bhi ho sakte hain. So how did you plan your journey and how did you plan for the interview? Yeah. And what are the things that you focused on? Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, when I came in first semester, so I don't know anything. Just there is one paper, one mathematical paper, and that paper is vector space. I just knew that one topic, and there is so much inferential statistics, Python, R, FAR, and so many. So I don't that time I don't know anything. Just one topic, math, I know. Yeah, and after getting some time, so I looked at Python and I also prefer Python because Python is easy language and user friendly language. So Python is interesting thing, and that time I invested my time in Python also. For basically interview purpose. You have to know just basic things, basic coding, basic Python. Not you don't have to know about much like that. In machine learning, there is creating model or like pre-processing things. There are more codes. but
yeah.
you don't have to remember that thing. You just Google it
Mm-hmm.
and copy it from here. But you have to know when you have to apply this thing, when you have to apply those things.
Got
Just
it.
you
This
have
is a
to know
very,
that thing.
very important point. Ki, intuition,
Yeah,
that you should know if this
yeah.
is there, what
Uh,
techniques to apply. Okay.
for which dataset, what
Mm-hmm.
which code we have to use, that
Yeah.
things you have to know. Actually, in my perspective, in for machine learning, deep learning purpose, the
Mm-hmm.
data pre-processing steps is most vital thing.
Okay.
Data modeling part is not most important, because you copy it from internet and paste here. But
Okay.
data
Okay.
pre-processing things, there
Mm-hmm.
is some hyperparameter tuning, there is some data cleaning, there is some
Mm-hmm.
data merging, data feature
Mm-hmm.
extraction. So
Mm-hmm.
these things are most
Very important.
versatile thing,
Mm-hmm.
most important things.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So and for Python coding, you just you have to know just basic coding, like prime numbers, Fibonacci numbers, and
Mm-hmm.
a little bit list comprehension. And most important things is OOPS concept.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is very important. OOPS
Okay.
concept is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, object-oriented programming. So
Okay.
that things are most important thing.
Got it.
So
And
yeah.
these interviews, I just to add on it, these interviews were 1 hour interviews, or how is it? So there are 2 rounds, there's 3 rounds. How's it?
it it depends. It
Acha.
depends on interviewer.
Acha. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
sometimes it's 15 minutes, it's done.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's
Acha.
1 hour long, it's done.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, basically, max of the company takes their first round is online test, just like
Mm-hmm.
government exam. Government exam look like there is sorry, that there is logical reasoning, there is some English question, there is some mathematical question, and
Acha. Some aptitude
yeah,
level
there is some
questions. Yeah. Yeah.
light aptitude level
Got
question.
it. Got it. Got
Max
it.
of the
Mm-hmm.
max of the company take that thing. And
Okay.
after this, there is something, some of the companies take one interview, some of the company take two interview. That
Mm.
depends on that company.
Okay.
And
Okay.
in that technical interview, they asked basically basic level question, like
Mm-hmm.
basic knowledge of machine learning, basic knowledge of deep learning. And recently nowadays NLP is good. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
NLP is also strong things nowadays. So for NLP, we have to know basic about transformer. So
Got
for
it.
NLP,
Got
we
it.
have to know basic about transformer.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in my this is my experience also.
Mm-hmm.
In my machine learning internship, that time I don't know about transformers, what is transformer, what is BART, वगैरह I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So but that ma'am asked me, what
Okay.
is transformer, what is BART. So I directly said I don't know about
Okay,
this thing.
okay, okay, okay. So it's the good to know at least the basic fundamentals of it. So
Mhm.
got it,
Yeah,
got it.
for if that company needs NLP things,
Yes.
so that for that purpose we have to
Mhm.
know basic about transformers.
Got it, got it.
And if there is no NLP, then just machine learning basic things, deep learning basic things,
Mhm.
machine learning models, and they are just works. But
Mhm.
that thing. And yeah, uh, some companies took data manipulation things. So
Okay, okay.
for that case, we have to know NumPy, Pandas. I mean, they provide some data set
Mhm.
and give some question. So we
Mhm.
have to some data manipulate things, like
Got it,
we have to
got it.
extract. Suppose there is there is salary data set, so we have
Mhm.
to predict highest. We have to extract highest salary. We have
Mhm.
to extract highest like that. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And is there a
So
specific platform where you need to work on, or is it any ID that you can pick and write the code, or how is that given?
yeah, there is no specific such platform.
Okay.
You have
Okay.
to learn by yourself. Actually, in our
No, no.
college,
In terms of कि जो interview वगैरह में है, so interview में do they ask you to some specific, so hacker rank है, or there are different platforms, hacker earth है, so you need to code it there, or it's given on any ID that you want to choose your or local system that you can run on.
okay, yeah. For my case, there is one company. I think I cannot remember the company name right now. Yeah, no, cannot remember right now. But there is also the position is ML engineer. So I got it from well found. That I got it from well found. So that case there is total 4 round. I got first. I cleared first round. I cleared second round. But in third round, I'm not cleared. So in third round, they provide data set, and they provide one ideally that thing. I think I think code byte. I think that is code byte maybe. But for my case that is not working. So he said you work on Jupyter. So and that data manipulation things you also you also took help from internet also. Google is also available for data
So
manipulation
it's
thing.
not
Google is
that you
also
need to remember everything. It's only that what you need to do, you need to, intuition based thing you should know. Oh, that is actually a very good point. That anytime you're working on internet, if it's available, you don't have to mug up things. You can actually take the data and you just, the thought process has to be there. Got it. Okay.
So that data manipulation things is some companies took this took this thing. And yeah, for basic Python code or basic SQL query, you have to remember that thing. Maybe that thing you
cannot cannot search at that time.
Google का help नहीं मिलेगा शायद. So
And अच्छा, तो इसी पॉइंट पे मुझे पूछना है, हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट, मतलब एसक्यूएल और मैथ्स कितना इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है ऐसे इंटरव्यूज में? मतलब अगर मशीन लर्निंग इंटर्नशिप के लिए दे रहे हैं या मशीन लर्निंग रोल के लिए देख रहे हैं, तो एसक्यूएल कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है? मैथमेटिक्स, मतलब मैथमेटिकल फॉर्मुलेशन या इक्वेशन बनाना, वो कितना इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है?
So I think machine learning internship or deep learning internship or NLP internship, SQL is not much. I think SQL is not much there.
Achha,
so we have to not much work on SQL. So I think SQL is not maybe it's my perspective. SQL is not, but in data analyst, I think in data analyst post there is SQL question. I think like that Bajaj company came our college, and they took some students interview, and they asked SQL query, basic query, just not like inner join, inner join, outer join, like that.
Joins,
so
group
they
by,
asked
sorting, basic things.
Join, group by, having clause, where clause. These things are important in SQL. And for data analyst roles, basic SQL should know. And for ML engineer, deep learning engineer and NLP engineer, SQL is not much. But machine learning basic, deep learning basic, NLP basic means that transformer things. These basics should know. And
Okay, so the last bit would be, so now you have given a very good picture of how you started and what was the interview rounds and how you went about it. The last portion would be that anybody would be more interested in, what would be your advice? So if suppose somebody is having an interview round maybe in coming months or coming weeks, what would you advise them to go through? कि मतलब कहाँ focus रहना चाहिए? Because it's a very vast field. So कुछ एक focus रहेगा तो वो मतलब कि ये important चीजें हैं, इनको तो देखकर जाना ही जाना चाहिए. Something on those lines. So what would be your advice on that for all the students and all the people who are actually thinking about maybe giving a interview in data science domain?
Okay, I suggested that first you should you should know that basic thing. I mean, basic about machine learning. They're like that. There are supervised machine learning model and unsupervised machine learning, unsupervised machine learning model, and how they works, how it works actually, and like naive base, how it works, SVM, how it works, and yeah, you asked about mathematics. So there is not much mathematics, but if you know about math, how actually SVM, naive base, random forest decision trees, behind these maths, if you know this thing is good for you. In interview, they don't ask about mathematics. Yeah, for naive base, maybe they asked about what is base theorem, what is base theorem formula, maybe asked, but rest of the things, they don't ask about what is math of random forest, what is math of decision trees, they don't ask about. So math is not much important, but if you know, that is better for you, because when you implemented that thing, so the picture is very clear for you. So that case, you you have to know about mathematics, not for interview. And for basic machine learning means you should know how the model works. I mean, how SVM works, how linear regression works, and their residual, the evaluation metrics. For machine learning, that thing, and why deep learning is better than machine learning, that things also be there. In deep learning, there is CNN, LSTM, RNN, GRU. So all should know about basic CNN architecture, LSTM architecture, how it works. And there is a stochastic gradient, basically hyperparameter. There is something hyperparameter optimizer. So you have to know optimizer, how optimizer works, how that hyperparameter works, and what is hyperparameter tuning. So hyperparameter tuning, what is feature extraction, feature engineering. So I suggested these basic things. One can shoot note in notebooks, PDF and that thing, but these things are enough. I think for interview, these things are enough.
Okay. Got your point. So this is the last final question. Let's suppose somebody who's watching the video right now and they have an interview tomorrow. So they have only few hours to prepare. What are the top 5 topics that you will suggest them to pick and study only that for tomorrow's interview?
Okay. First, one thing. I mean, no. Yeah, it's not about this question. Actually, I forgot to tell. For interview purpose, there is some interviewer asked you to some क्या बोलूं उसको अरे
This is regarding the interview process या कोई specific चीज, कोई domain, कोई method?
हाँ मतलब कुछ इंटरव्यूअर एक टाइप का क्वेश्चन पूछता है. अरे टाइप क्यों याद नहीं आ रहा है.
This is machine learning.
अरे हाँ, केस टाइप.
अच्छा, केस
स्टडीज. So suppose an example, you have 10,000 image data set. So what should you do? He or she said you have 10,000 image data set and 5,000 is you have to classification that thing. 5,000 is that thing and 5,000 is other. So what should you do? I mean, what should your process? So this type of question also will come. Now your final question. Okay.
First.
If Yeah, if their interview
is
will
tomorrow
be in
morning. What are the
tomorrow
5 things
morning.
that you will
Okay.
study? It has to be rapid fire. You don't have to think too much. First thing that you would
Yeah.
study.
Basic machine learning model.
ठीक
Basic
है पहला हो
if they
गया
are
फर्स्ट
if basic machine learning model just.
okay second
And second, basic statistical things. I think that is precision, recall, then hypothesis testing. Yeah, I forgot also that thing. Inferential statistics is also important thing. That
okay
hypothesis testing, type 1 error, type 2 error. So
ठीक है
inferential stat, revise inferential stat, revise machine
okay
learning basic,
okay
and
third
just revise CNN LSTM for deep learning purpose.
ठीक
Revise
है
CNN
basic
LSTM.
ठीक है
I
fourth
think this is enough. Or if there is data analyst position, just see the
device to
where
error
clause, having clause, inner
Achha, got
join,
it.
outer
Okay.
join.
So in this four point, everything should be clear, at least if the interview is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Acha. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that was the entire bit that we wanted to discuss in this episode. So it
Actually,
was really, yeah.
yeah. Actually, this is my first interview. So
But
in
you already gave an
future,
interview, right? This is a more chillaxed environment. Yeah.
yeah, that machine that before that machine learning interview, I just gave I just gave two interview, one for
Acha.
SAS and
Okay.
one for SAS and one for I think IoT intern something, but IoT is
Got it.
not much. But actually,
Acha.
Internet of Things is not my area.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So that machine learning in voltage, that machine learning internship, that interview is my basically first interview. So in future, I will give more interview,
Okay.
and
Okay.
that experience will much
Yeah,
better
that
that time.
definitely would be right. You will keep on learning, and as soon as you
And
learn
keep on
more, it
learning.
will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that thing is very important. Keep on learning and explore new things. Actually, in college, yeah, in online social thing that I like in online social thing, online social site, there is some data science course, machine learning course, but
Yes.
yeah, they choose that thing, but I suggest you explore on internet by yourself. That thing
Got
is
it.
very important.
Got
Exploring
it.
is very important.
Okay. So that's actually good advice. That exploring blogs, different because it's not only just
Yeah,
courses. You have to read a lot to
not
actually
yeah, and not only exploring, implement also that
implementing.
things.
Yes.
You explore first you explore, first you study, and then you implement that thing, implement that
Otherwise,
code
तो
and
कोई
understand
you will
how
not
that
understand
code
what is
works.
working. Got it. Got your point.
Yeah,
Got your point.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
I
Saurav, yeah,
think
that
I
covers.
think my
Yes.
I think my English speaking is not good,
Oh,
but
that
I
is not an issue. Your communication is really good. You were able to explain a lot of things, and people would be definitely get a lot of help from your experience. So yeah, that and from the
and
community itself.
and one
Yeah.
and one more thing I will add. I think well, actually it's my perspective. I think that English communication my skill is yeah, whose English skill is better, that is fine. But your if your knowledge skill and your basic knowledge skill, that is good, and um, your understanding skill is good, that is
More than
also
enough.
good.
Okay. Got it. Okay. That is actually a valid
Yeah,
point, and it would definitely help a lot of people. So yeah, so sort of I actually told you we have a time limit. So I took slightly bit more of your time. So
okay, no problem.
thanks for
No
doing
issue.
this. It would be really helpful for a lot of people. And I would actually, if Saurav actually agrees to it, I will definitely tag his LinkedIn profile below. And you can directly ask your questions to Saurav. He would be in a better position to tell what kind of preparation strategies that he used, and you could actually help with that. So thanks, Saurav, for doing this. And I hope in
Yeah,
future also, if you give any other interviews or if you join any other role, we will like to have you on board again so that you can tell a lot of folks or maybe help a lot
yeah,
of folks again. Yeah.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Thanks.
this thing is great, and yeah, keep going on.
Yeah.
This thing
Thanks,
is really
Saurav.
great.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Yeah.